Good afternoon, my sister. Yes, I'm back. I am walking by faith. Walking by faith. Church of God in Christ. I was thinking as I was driving down I-20, coming back from Bowden, Georgia to Mableton about your question. I've had you on my mind. Tonight I had to speak, one of three speakers that spoke on the theme, contending for the faith. My subject was building yourself up in the faith. The next speaker was standing on the faith. And our last speaker, fighting for the faith. My daughter asked me if I was nervous. I wasn't nervous. I'm just not a short-winded speaker. We got to learn to do that. And I remember back in the days when we used to speak in 3 minutes. Yes. Okay. But when I got 68 years old, it didn't come that way. Too short. But I had you on my mind, my sister in Michigan, the state of Michigan. I had you so on my mind today. I wrote your question down. And Bishop spoke on it last night. And for those of you that didn't hear his teaching, his class, Bishop J. Drew Sheard's class on last night, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, you need to go back to Facebook and listen to that class. When I tell you, the bishop preached and taught, no lack. No one should be lazy and laying around. No lack. This was Wednesday, April the 26th, 23. I'm going to rush on through this. My son said, Ma, you have to get up, speak up, shut up, and sit down. And so I kind of sort of didn't do all of that tonight, but I had to answer your question. I'm going to read what you wrote, and it touched my heart. You wrote, Bishop, I don't understand. Bishop, I have been given all my life. I give my clothing. I give my shoes. I give my time. I helped take care of 2 husbands that died. When am I going to benefit from something? Now this is what got me. I am 71 years old. And what kind of job can I get? A greeter at Walmart? I don't understand. My sister, I'm 68. Now, you touched my heart. And as I was coming back out of Bowden, I was just thinking about you. And I wanted to answer your question. I'm already 3 minutes and 47 seconds into it. I wanted to answer your question. Building your faith, building yourself in the faith. I gave honor to everybody tonight, and I will do it again. I do give honor. I give honor to my illustrious superintendent, Rodney Hill, my district missionary, superintendent's wife, Chairman Allen Cater Jr., my own son. Yes, this is his first district meeting. I honored him, my pastor, my son, my friend, because somebody done said he'll fail, that he won't make it through. But the devil is a liar, and the truth has never been in the devil. And so I honored him on tonight. But my sister, I had your name. I saw it. I responded to your question on Facebook. But I needed to respond even the more with this message to you. sometime a message go out, it comes to us first. It comes to us first. I want it to encourage and inspire everybody in the house, but especially you. And you wasn't in the house tonight. I did a special video just for you, my sister. You are important. You are important to me. You are the most important person on my mind today after I read your question. I saw somebody else answered it too. I'm from Georgia. I'm from the Bowden District Church of God in Christ, where Superintendent Rodney Hill is my superintendent. District Missionary Lucy Hill is my district missionary. Bishop Norman Odell Harper is my bishop. Dr. Gloria Rogers is my supervisor of women. As we stand on building your faith in Christ, you know, that's the only way that you can build your faith is in Christ. You can only build it. My lights are going out, but it's okay. That is the only way that you can build your faith is in Christ. Hebrews 11:6 said, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. Him is God. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is. It's got a comma behind is. And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. With your question, I believe you've been diligently seeking God's answer. I am so glad. I felt so good last night listening to our national bishop, okay, and saw how people were answering your question. Building yourself up in the faith. If you don't build yourself, who will? And all of us was born into sin. So building yourself up in the faith comes from building yourself, seeing, witnessing, truth, diligently seeking him. Jesus was the first, okay? And then came Enoch, one of the patriarchs. Those were the two. Enoch died in the faith. He walked with God. He talked with God. Yes, he was right there with God. Naturally, Jesus, the Bible said in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And the Word was with God. That's Jesus. That's Jesus. It is impossible to trust in a God that you don't believe in. That's where it say, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. You can't please him if you don't trust him, if you don't believe in him. Hebrews said it so right. How can you get a reward and seek for it in what you don't believe, in something that you don't believe? If you're working, if you're doing, I believe that you believe. I believe that you've been giving God all of your heart. Here we have, in my topic, building yourself in, the key word is the and faith. The means more than one if you look it up in the dictionary. One, two, or three. Okay, the. Then it goes on to say, and faith. Faith meaning the believers. We're talking about spiritual. We're not talking carnal minded. We're talking about spiritual believers that believe in Christ. Those that believe have a proven testimony. They have a proven faith walk with God. Have you ever had a walk with something and you had to uh, um, know that you know that you know? I've been through some things that can't nobody take it away from me. I know that I know that I know. I talked about tonight my grandson who designed a chip while in college. Okay, a natural chip. Now, his reward should have been the money that should have came to him. Okay, because he designed a natural chip. But I'm talking about, oh yes, Lord. I'm talking about a spiritual walk with God who will reward you that diligently seek him. I had a subtopic that came from the book of James 2:17. Work without faith by itself is dead. Faith without work by itself is dead. So the body without the spirit is dead. Faith without works is dead. James 2:26. You got to have faith and you got to have works. You've already told me about your works, my sister. Stand on it. Fight for it. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's coming. It's coming to you. It's coming. I am walking by faith. I tell you, my faith has been on you. My faith has been on God. Give her, show her what you can do. James was a chief